Everywhere we hear the same question: will artificial intelligence take away our jobs? Millions are worried that robots and machines will replace people, leaving families without income and futures uncertain. This fear is real, but it is not new. History shows us that change has always come, and yet people have always remained at the center. Think back. When the printing press was invented, scribes feared their work would vanish. When machines entered factories, workers feared mass unemployment. Computers, the internet, and even robots, each time people believed it was the end of human work. But what happened? People adapted. New industries were born. New roles appeared that no one could have imagined. Change is not the end. It is a door to something new. There is a truth shared across all major faiths. God is the provider. Sustenance does not come from machines or even from human systems, but from the one who gives life to all. In Judaism, it is said, "The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food in due season." In Christianity, Jesus taught, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for your heavenly Father knows what you need." In Islam, Allah declares, "How many are the creatures that cannot secure their provisions? It is Allah who provides for them and you as well. He is indeed the all-hearing, all-knowing." Different words, same truth. God provides, and no technology can change that. But here is the beauty. God provides through people. When you hire someone, you become part of that divine flow. When you open opportunities, when you teach, when you support, you are the channel through which provision reaches others. Machines cannot carry compassion. Robots cannot pass on blessings. Only people can do that. Technology is powerful, but it is not alive. Behind every screen is a human decision. Behind every algorithm is a human mind. It does not feel, it does not dream, it does not create visions. Technology is a tool, but people are the craftsmen. And tools are only valuable when guided by wisdom. History also shows us that businesses which put technology above people fail. A company may save money by cutting workers, but without people's creativity, judgment, and care, success cannot last. Numbers on a balance sheet may look good for a while, but in the long run, businesses thrive only when they honor people. Here's something surprising. A study from MIT found that 95% of big company projects using generative AI fail, not because AI is weak, but because people use it the wrong way. Poor planning, bad execution, and trying to do it all in-house without the right support. This reminds us of the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s. Back then, thousands of internet companies collapsed because of hype, overspending, and unrealistic promises. But from that chaos, strong companies like Amazon and eBay survived and grew even bigger. It's a lesson. Failure is not about the tool itself, but about how we use it. And sometimes, these outcomes remind us that bigger forces are always at play. In the end, success or failure is still in God's hands. This does not mean ignoring technology, quite the opposite. We must realign ourselves with the new era, learn, adapt, and grow with innovation. From young professionals exploring new tools, to farmers using smart systems, to doctors using AI for cures, those who adapt will lead the future. Technology plus people, not technology instead of people, is the key. But while adapting, we must also find peace. Faith teaches us to trust. The future may feel uncertain, but God's promise is certain. If we act with patience, compassion, and hope, and if we keep moving forward with courage, then peace will follow. Fear never builds the future, but faith and action do. So do not panic. Flow with the future. Just as rivers adapt their path around rocks and still reach the sea, we too must flow with change. Calm hearts and open minds always find a way forward. This is the role we must play, staying aligned with trends while rooted in eternal truths. Here is the final truth. God provides. People create value. Technology supports. AI may calculate, but it cannot dream. Machines may build, but they cannot bless. Every great achievement flows through people, guided by divine provision, and that will never change. So stay calm, trust the source, value people, and let technology serve humanity, never replace it.